Oh, there's Ruth. Possibly not the typicalist of starts for a ghost walk or a ghost hunt or whatever it is we're going to do tonight, but we're going for a wee 11sies in what I can only describe as something that is very, very English. Absolutely beautiful, Bamber, and we're right next to Bamber Castle. And Sharon's just away because she's forgotten her phone, so she'll be back in a wee minute, I'm sure. Not bad at all.
Alright, because we need to find where they are.
Oh, that's true. So we'll head up to the castle just now.
Yeah.
Well, their apartments at the castle.
Yeah, their apartment's at the castle, so we are going to head up to the castle to have dinner with them before we go into the spooky bit.
Without videos.
Without videos, unfortunately, but hey.
Aye, but we'll take pictures of the castle.
Yeah.
Well, the outside of the castle.
The outside of the castle.
Aye.
We can do some inside the castle as well. We take photographs inside.
Well, Ghost Walk Vigil shut.
Yes.
If you're wondering why we're going to the Ghost Walk or Vigil or whatever it is, if you're wondering why we're going there and it's still daylight, that's because we're going for a curry first.
Yeah,
Is that in?
that's their car.
Right.
That is their car.
Right, that's something else in it. They certainly go with the proper
He's found things that, you know.
Uh-huh.
That's us. But there's more in there if you look from. There's a wee dribble.
Oh well.
One of your torches?
I'll need to get one, won't I?
Yeah.
There you go. So, which way?
Right, you've got too much stuff in your pockets.
Not stuff in my pockets though. So this is us heading to the castle just now.
We'll be going past the hanging tree very soon.
And like we said, we won't be able to film inside the castle, but hopefully we'll get some photos and then we can tell you all about it when we're there. So nothing spooky about this. Absolutely nothing spooky. Big haunted castle.
With a coach party.
With a coach party. Oh, aye, a big coach party. Oh, aye, that looks very spooky. Oh, spooky noises.
What the hell was that?
A door.
Was that him locking the front door, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Richard locking the front door.
And the knocking is you hitting that table.
That's me, that's me. That's normally in front of the fire.
And that's us for the night. And what a night. I think one of the really good reasons for not filming is it's just been so black. How was your day?
Wow.
Did you enjoy that?
That was absolutely brilliant.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely brilliant. I think I asked some of the right questions at the right time.
Oh, it was replying to you.
It was replying to me.
Definitely.
It really was replying to me.
Right.
So,
It's now 2:30 in the morning. We're going to go get to bed and we'll explain a few more of what's been happening tonight when we're awake. Night night. Never mind a ghost walk, that was a off-roading experience. And off we go. Is that everybody?
yeah. And we're going to light their way.
There. Good night.
Last night up at the castle.
The castle.
Oh my
The
goodness.
big haunted castle.
Was brilliant.
It was good fun. It was quiet in bits and good fun in others.
They were coming in really thick and fast at the beginning, and then something was blocking them from coming through. So when we were up in the King Edward's room, I asked the question, are you afraid of something in this room? And there wasn't an answer. And then I said, are you afraid of someone in this room? And the music box went mental, didn't it?
To give you a bit of an idea, because that happened towards the end of the night, quite a long night. We went up and met our friends and had a curry, and they were staying in a flat that was attached to the castle. And there was a few things that they'd already heard, some footsteps and what have you. Now I've got to say, I'm not an out and out believer of these things. Things have to be shown and proven to me or proved to me, whatever. But we were sitting just after dinner and there was a noise behind us. And it was a noise of something rolling. And none of us really paid too much attention to it because we thought someone had just got out of one of the rooms. And then we went and found that it was a bottle of shower gel. You know, one of the mini ones that look like a tube. That was last seen in the bathroom, but it rolled behind us. And no one could explain why it got there. So it started from that. Then we all went up when it got to about 10.
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, we all went up to the castle. Because there was only a small amount of us, we basically could choose what we wanted to do. So we went up to the Great Hall, and to start with, things were coming through thick and fast. If you've ever watched any of the TV or the YouTube ghost programs, you'll recognise the kind of equipment that was in use. Mm-hmm. And the guy provided it all. And that was going left, right and centre, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. We had two girls sat with the Estes method on.
That's the headphones.
With the spirit box, with the spirit box going through it, yeah. So that was quite good. He had the Ouija boards, 2 Ouija boards open as well, connecting with people. And there was all sorts. The music box was there as well. And it was coming through thick and fast. And
that's when, as Sharon sort of said earlier, that's when things stopped, and it just ground to a halt. And from what he was saying, there was something that was blocking it. And every time we moved to a different room, the same thing happened. And there was a flurry of activity, and then it would just stop and go silent. And it was never been like that before.
No.
Never been like that before. And we moved to one of them, they call it the still room.
The still room, yeah.
And there was the exercise when they were counting what was on these dice. Mm-hmm. And they were getting it pretty accurate. They were getting it pretty accurate, pretty accurately, so it was impressive.
Yeah, they were playing with us.
Yeah, you might consider it parlour tricks. You know, if it was Victorian times, it would definitely be parlour tricks. Yeah. And a lot of it is like that, except with a lot more layers because it's so cold. Yeah. But it was good fun. You know, if nothing else, it really was good fun. How much it proves scientifically? I don't know. But we tried it in different ways, testing to see if it could be recreated, and sometimes it could, sometimes it couldn't. So it was interesting to see, definitely.
After the still room, that was when we moved up to
King Edward's
room. Again, there was a flurry activity at the beginning, and then it went dead.
And deadly cold as well.
Very, very cold. And this is when our guide began to cotton on to the fact that he thinks he might know what it is. And they have just had a crucifix.
It's a new artefact, if you like, that's been brought into the castle.
It's just been restored. It's from way back, the 1500s.
15th century.
Yeah, it's from the 15th century. And it's in the chapel. And don't get me wrong, it's beautiful. But he thinks that this has upset a lot of the spirits.
Now, whether you believe in any of this or not, what it definitely was a really interesting night, and something else. And as we are often saying, that it's about looking at different things, trying different things. It keeps life interesting. And last night definitely was.
Oh, it was interesting.
And it was good meeting friends, having a meal together and what have you. That was really good. Everybody chipped in with a different thing for each course.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I say everybody.
I did dessert. It was really good. So.
But so that was good. It was a good laugh and what have you. And a few people got a bit scared. And what we heard when they were heading back to the flat that they were staying in, that none of them were going to bed. Whether that's the truth or not, because we all got...
I don't think what it was none of them were going to bed by themselves.
Yeah. But it was about 2:30 by the time we went and finished.
Yeah.
And when we got here, it was...
about 3 o'clock.
About 3 o'clock, and very, very tired, and just went to bed. We are now heading home, and after a really interesting weekend.
Yep. Very interesting weekend.
Definitely an interesting weekend.
Yep.
Like I say, whether you believe, whether you don't believe, that's not so much the point. It's about doing different things and finding things that are interesting. And this definitely wasn't it?
Well, absolutely. We thoroughly enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah.
And like I say, it's about the third or fourth time we've been up here.
Yeah.
And something different. It's different every single time you come. So you don't get the same thing every single time you come, because spirits don't work that way.
If indeed you believe in spirits.
We do.
Oh! Well, that was a phone more than a spirit.
That was a phone more than a spirit.
I like to see proof.
Yes, I know you do.
Not blind belief.
I know.
Sorry, that might be a bit of a surprise for Sharon just now.
No, it's not.
Right, that's okay.
Well, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.
Thanks a lot. Bye.